Okay. Waiting for picture to show up. And we got picture.
Cool. Hi guys, it's Miki here. I'm doing the Friday show. We got some cool stuff. I grabbed some big stuff from the gallery and it's all 20% off. We'll see you here in just a second. Hello everyone. Oh, there's no one here yet, so let's give it a minute.
There we go.
Got one person. Let's let people start coming in. If you're here, say hello so we know who the first person was. I'm interested to see that. Because we just see a number. 5 people. How's everybody doing on Friday? My days are so lost because we the move and everything. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Sal. Cool name. Hi, D. Okay, cool. We got some people coming in. We're at 14. Craig's here. I like seeing everybody come in. It's kind of cool. It's like class is starting. You know, you're just like welcoming everybody walking in. Hi, Tracy. Cool. Normally the count jumps up really quick. There we go. Okay, there's 6 more people. I'm like, come on, get everybody in here.
This was a little slow today. All right, I think we could go ahead and start.
Cool. So it's Friday. We got our hi Lacey, hi Patty. We got it's our power show. So I went and grabbed some stuff because normally Chef does it. He's not here, so I'm kind of putting myself in charge of it. So I grabbed some cool stuff from the gallery. Everything's 20% off. Hi, Cecinas. I think we can just get started. We'll just get right into it. So I tried to grab things I know people have kind of been mentioning. So I'm hoping we can make some dreams come true today. All right, number 1, this coral row bracelet. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 pieces of coral on that. It's got this rope wire that goes through. I think it's, what did I write down? 7.5?
Yep.
That's a little big on me, and I'm about like a 6.5, 6 3/4. And there is an artist name on there. It's very small. Can you see it? Let me see if I can put it in there.
Put it in focus.
I think it says Chris Tom.
Still can't.
I have to relearn these cameras every time we come down here. Does that say Chris Tom? Is that what you see?
A little. I can't make out that first letter.
Yeah, it's like cut off on the actual silver, so it's kind of hard to see what it says. I believe it says Chris Tom. I'm not sure, so I don't want to say for sure what it is. It's a really cool piece. It's heavy. It's got some weight to it. You know more jewelry terms than I do. Do you want to throw anything in here for our viewers?
Hopefully, if I can. I don't know. I'm looking at it and seeing all the beads, that twist wire on the inside.
Mm-hmm. Twist wire or rope wire? Twist wire.
It's
what?
Technically the same.
Okay.
Rope wire, I like to identify as 2 pieces of 2 wires being twisted together. Whereas twist wire is just 1.
Okay.
That's how I differentiate
I can dig that.
both of them. But I could have it totally backward.
It's hard because everybody has like their own words and terms for everything.
Yep.
And I don't even know like the beginning terms for things, so I like hear a different word from 3 different people, and it's just like I don't actually know what this is called. It's raining in San Diego. Cool. It like got super gloomy yesterday, but didn't actually rain. It was a bummer.
It smelled like it rained this morning, but I don't know if it actually did.
All right. So the price on this one started at $650. Oh, did I write the wrong price down?
I think you might have, because that.
Now I'm nervous. I did all the math wrong.
Then it's definitely not right.
So $520 is what I just did, and we are doing layaway today, if anyone's interested in that. So $520 for this after the discount. We took this to the farmer's market a few times, and I think it was a little too intimidating.
Oh, but imagine just seeing that out in the wild.
Mm-hmm. Coral you can't farm anymore because there's not much left, because we've kind of destroyed all of it, which is a bummer. So they're not really like selling and harvesting more coral. So the coral that's out there is all that there's going to be. So the prices are just going to get higher on this stuff. because it takes a long time for coral to grow and form. So, I don't know, maybe jump on it, just you don't want to miss out. Alright. I'm going to move on to number 2. I've been eyeing this one in the shop for a bit, and I think it's really cool. Marco is dealing with some stuff, so he's not here. Miki's up here. Diego's in the back. He's my guy in the chair today.
I know, it's been so long since I've done a live show.
Alright, so number 2, we have White Buffalo, you'd say?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
I believe it's
I'm
White
pretty
Buffalo.
sure, yeah. And then we have the applique here. Yeah, this one's cool. I've been trying to give it to Shep to bring down into the show a few times, and he's just like, "Oh, we have other stuff, but it's I'm in charge today, so I picked everything." Yep, applique, these wings, fins. I don't know. You can kind of what would you? They look like fins to me almost. What would you say? Like feathers.
They're like leaves or feathers.
Like plumes, maybe. And we have these little buttons right here. This is also, I'd say about size 7 maybe. I'm so bad about orienting myself with this camera. I'm sorry, guys. So it's a little big on me, but I could still, maybe I don't want to shake it around too much. So yeah, about a size 7 on this. That gap is kind of big on that, so we could, I don't know if we could really bring it in or move it out. Probably shouldn't on this one, right? But because of the size of the stone.
You could probably bring it in just a tad bit.
Mm-hmm. This is a big piece. I like that stone. I like just seeing big rocks. I'm easy to please. Get in there.
Oh, you should see me when I go to Thunderbird to buy more stones. I just want to get the largest ones I can.
Alright, so the beginning price for this one was $1,100. Now I'm nervous about all the math I did for you.
It was how much?
It was $1,100 to start, so after the 20% discount, it should be $880.
Yep.
Cool. So it's just that first one I messed up.
It happens. I know, I mess up my prices all the time.
Alright, and so if we do layaway, guys, that's 4 payments, 25% a month. You can pay it off earlier. So if you were to do it today, we'd send you the first invoice for, if you got this layaway on this piece, first invoice for $220 today, and then in exactly a month, I'm the one who sends them out, so I'll send you the next one, and then the next one. And if you decide to pay it off early, that's totally fine. You can just let us know, and we'll do that for you. We also have Klarna. They're like a third-party system we use. You just pick them at checkout, and they handle everything. They credit check you or whatever. I don't really know how it works. I've used it for a few things, though, and it's pretty handy. But you get your stuff right away. You don't have to wait till it's fully paid off. All right. There's a little bear right here for the artist mark, a little bear stamp. Hi, Rana. I don't know who that is. It's hard. I don't even know how I would guess. All right, and this one's got a good weight to it. It's a little hefty. Okay. All right, number 3. I'm gonna move on. It's the only. Oh no, I guess we have a squash, but this is the only necklace today. I think it looks really cool. And it's got a little hidden thing in the back also. Alright. So we have this Kokopelli shadow box pendant. So I don't really have anything to put in there, but it's open. It's 3D. There's empty space in there, which is really cool. And then would you say this is coral or spiny? It's coming out red on the camera, but it looks orange to me.
I need to see the fine details of the.
Let me see if I can get in closer. I don't know how Shep and Unji are so good about just quickly moving things in front of the camera and adjusting.
They've gotten so used to it. I think it's coral.
I think so too, actually, now that I look at it. Yeah, this
It's
Kokopelli.
really red on the camera. In person, it does look a little orange.
And then on the back, which is really cool, you just have this big do you say this is jet or black onyx? Is there a way to tell the difference between them for our viewers?
I do not know.
It's hard because they're both black.
Honestly, jet, black onyx, and black obsidian.
Mm-hmm.
It's so confusing sometimes.
Yeah, I really like this just hidden. So you like wear it either way. I think I just like this big piece of black stone right here. Let's say it's, do you want to say jet?
Hmm.
Let's see, I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. So it's got this chain. Did I write down how long the chain was?
No, you did not.
Oh, man, I was trying to be so helpful. I thought I handled everything. So the chain is about 24 inches. Let's see. I'm going to throw me on camera 1 just so I can show how long it is. So for me, if I clip it, it's hanging about right there, which is a good height. Flip it either way.
It's 21 inches, you said?
It's 12 inches down,
12
so
inches, so
24.
Okay, that's a long
Yeah, that's
chain.
yeah. I assumed it was gonna be shorter than that. Wow.
Well, yeah.
All right, no artist or anything on here. There's really no stamping or anything on the back, so I can't really attribute it to anybody. The original price was $180 though. I'm gonna throw me back on camera too.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. So the original price was $180, so after the 20% off is $144. I think this might be the most affordable thing we have today. Just throwing that out there.
Probably. Yeah, looking at all these other pieces, it's definitely our most affordable.
All right.
But everything else is still pretty good.
Yeah, we got some. Yeah, I tried not to go crazy with like the price. I tried to keep it all within like a handleable range. Let me put this back. I have to like put a little pin here. Okay, time for rings. Number 4. I've also been eyeballing this one from in the gallery because it's kind of insane.
Oh.
I got a little stand for it. So this looks pretty vintage to me. That patina is that's really dark. You get a little close up. We have a lapis ring here. 3 stones. It's long. So that'll like cover your whole finger. It's a little bit on the smaller side though, I think the actual ring. But let's see. So it's about 3 inches, bottom to top. It's a size, what did I write down? Size 6? It's a size 6, so it's a little bit smaller. I think I can probably only get it on my pinky. But like, look at that.
That is amazing.
Right? That's really cool.
But it does not beat a Secretary's ring.
Mm-hmm. Alright, and this is vintage. I don't think there's any... Oh, let me see. Yeah, I don't see any names or anything stamped on there. This is a very old piece. It was $400. We're doing it for $320 after the discount.
Oh, 34. My bad.
Can you imagine if we had like 34 items on every show? Just how long they would all take?
I can only imagine. I'm thinking about that. That's not a good...
Cool. I hope y'all have no plans because we're doing this for the next 7 hours. Alright.
Corrections. Oh, I'm making typos all over the place now.
It's because you're having to relearn everything.
It's been too long.
Alright guys, if you have any questions about anything, feel free to throw them out. I know we're kind of breezing through here, but we got time. So feel free to talk to us, ask us questions. We're here to answer. Alright. Marco's been bugging me about putting this one on the show or like bringing it to the farmer's market. He's not here, but I put it on here in his honor.
For you, Marco?
Yep.
It looks like a little egg.
Let me turn on the light actually. There we go. That makes it look better. So this is a coral cluster ring. So I'm not even going to count the pieces of coral, but that's a lot. There's a lot of coral here. Kind of matches that bracelet from earlier. It's got some stamping on the back, which is really cool. It's got MH. I'm not sure. Oh, wait. Marlene Henry is the one who did this. And I think we have a belt buckle upstairs, actually, that matches this. It's got a little bead shot in there. I think we've had this one on here before, but I think it's worth showing again. That is Huge. It's adjustable. The size, it's starting at 8, but we can kind of, it's got a, you're the jeweler. How much could we extend this or what could we go up and down to, you think?
Oh, that's a good question. It really kind of depends on how you adjust it. But I would say you could probably shrink it down a ring size or two.
Cecinas, you actually own some of Diego's stuff. He did one of the artist show. When did you do your artist show? Like 2 months ago?
That was quite a while ago, yeah.
Let's see. It's a size 8, so I can probably... Oh, I don't want to push it past my knuckle. But it's
an egg. That's what it looks like to me.
It's egg-shaped. That thing is cool. You could hold your drinks on that. Alright, the starting price on this one was $800. With the discount, we're down to $640. So layaway, that would be what? What's 640 divided by 4? Top of your head.
Your what?
$640 divided by 4 is 4 payments of $160. I should have known that. So if you did this on layaway, I would charge you $160 today, and then in a month you get the next invoice.
160, is that right?
Mm-hmm. Right? Now I'm nervous. 16 times 2 is 32.
640 divided by 4. Okay, 160, okay.
Cool.
My mind kept dividing the 40 first before the 600.
I have had to do so much math since I started here, just with all the invoicing and stuff. It's more math than I've done in like the past decade. This thing is so cool. Even if you just like buy it to just like display it, that's awesome. Sistinas loves the bracelet she bought from you.
Yes, thank you, Sistinas, for buying all of the jewelry you've bought for me so far.
Alright guys, I'm going to move on to number 6. Everybody's quiet today. So this is, I want to say Ronnie, oh no, Jeanette Nelson actually, I was wrong.
Oh.
So cool. Brenda also got something from you. Pink quartz.
Pink quartz. That was a fun experiment I did with that necklace.
Alright, number 6. What we got? Spiny little balls or drops, little pieces. What would you call them? These little orange guys.
Just round spiny oyster cats.
Okay. So they would be cabochons, right?
Yeah.
I didn't know if that was like only a certain size or shape, or it's just it is a stone for jewelry as a cabochon. Yeah. That's how you define it.
A cabochon is really any stone that was kind of cut down in shape.
Okay.
And with a flat back, so you can actually use it.
Right, so we have that twist wire around the inside right there. We have these little buttons in between the spiny, which is cool. Bead shot on either side here. It's a cool symmetrical ring. Everything is the same on either side. And then we have that gorgeous piece of white buffalo that it's really big. Like, this is really cool. Sistinas wants you to make more stuff. She's going to buy it if you make it.
Oh, trust me, I want to. I just got to find the time for it.
We're busy getting ready for the holidays here, so it seems like, as far as I don't make the jewelry, so I can't speak to it, it seems like you guys are all just focused on, like, doing inventory stuff, right?
Yep. All day, every day, it's nothing but inventory. But as soon as that ends, I will be making a lot more. I already started buying more calves.
Look at that. Alright, this is a size 10. It's got stamping on the band, which is pretty cool.
Oh, I like that.
I like the 4 shanks into 1 right there. About my size. Oof. It's got a good height to it. I'm trying to... Size 10, Wanda. So the price for this started at $500. With the 20% off, we're taking $100 off, so that's down to $400. So layaway would be $100 today, $100 in a month, $100 in a month after that.
That's a nice number.
Yeah.
Layaway.
It's easy. I don't have to. The math is easy for me. All right. I'm gonna move on to our last ring. I tried to get a good balance of everything today. All right. Look at that.
Ooh.
Is this white buffalo or wild horse?
I'm pretty sure white buffalo.
What's the difference? How would you define it?
If I remember correctly, wild horse has a lot more matrixing.
Okay. Yeah, this one is cool. Walking through the gallery, you just like, it's like you pick your favorites that you kind of like say hello to every day because it's just like, yep, that's still there. Cool, everybody's safe. White buffalo, everybody's saying. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 stones in here. This is a ring, so this is it's a big ring. The beach on it between everything's really cool. Would you say this is vintage? There's like patina in there.
Well, that could also be an oxidation.
Yeah.
Shell. It's really that bottom, underneath the underside. For how shiny that is, it's most likely not.
Yeah. It's a size 9. I don't have any kind of artist stamp or anything on here.
What number is this? 7?
7. So the price for this one was $800 with the discount. Man, I know we just did this. I'm sorry, guys. $640 after the 20% off. I think you could. The ring's big enough that I feel like you could like do like a scarf holder.
Oh, definitely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Brenda's saying she could use it as a brooch or however you say that.
It's brooch. It's just Angie likes to say brooch.
So we have 3. I don't know if you can see it. A 3 shank band that kind of goes in. It's a thicker band, but it fits pretty well. I'm actually a 9.5, and it's kind of on me. Size 10. Which one was the size 10? Was that the last one?
That was the spiny oyster one with the buffalo.
I'll grab it for you in just a sec, Pam. So this one is a size 9. $640 after the discount. Do we accept PayPal? Yeah, we do actually. So basically all we need, if you're a first-time buyer, we just need your email address. We write up the invoice, we send it out to you, and then you can do PayPal or enter your credit card, however you want to do it.
Yep.
We're pretty easy. All right, I'm gonna grab number 6 again for Pam. All right. Here's that size 10. So we have white buffalo with spiny oyster all around it. The price was $500.
Number 6 sold.
Is this number 6?
Yep.
Oh, cool! Sold to Sal. He's our first sale of the day, and I think it's his first purchase with us. Cool, and we beat the drum to kind of thank you and honor the pieces for you, so thank you very much, Sal. So we just need your email address. So if you want to send it to us at hello@tskies.com, we can get the invoice sent out to you. It's really all we need. You can message me on Facebook at Miki Grimm, MIKIGRIMM, and I'm the one who does the invoices, so it'll come to me immediately, and I'll be able to get it done for you. Cool, so number 6 sold. Let me pass this off to my partner over here. And there's bags in that little shelf next to you.
Awesome.
Okay. So we just did 7 on to 8. This is one of the first pieces I noticed when I first started here because I think it looks really cool. It's a little might not be a very powerful piece, but it's a little pendant.
I love that.
It's a little owl. It's channel inlay, you would call this, right? Because it has the silver in between the stones.
No.
Come on.
That is I want to call it channel inlay.
I think Sal wanted the spiny clustering. Right, Sal? Not the big white buffalo one? Sorry, you said Zuni inlay is what you'd call this?
No, just regular inlay.
Inlay?
With a little bit of micro inlay.
Help me call out all these stones we got here. So we have, that looks like white buffalo, right? Or wild horse.
Honestly, I can't tell what that one is.
It's interesting.
But there is mother of pearl.
Yep.
And I'm assuming either jet or black onyx.
Mm-hmm. Coral for the beak.
Yep. And the turquoise on the bottom.
I want an owl tattoo eventually. I just don't really, I feel like it's kind of generic, so I'm kind of trying to figure out the best way to make it more personal and unique. Claire is saying that this is shell. I could see that, right? I wonder if Devin's watching, he probably knows.
It's a specific shell, but it looks like a shell, yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, the star, and this is a little guy. Let me see if I can measure it for you. So we're at about a little less than 1.5 inches from top to bottom. The music festival that I'm getting married at next month, owls are like the mascot of the company, so there's owl stuff everywhere. So anytime I see an owl, I'm just like, ooh, I get to go to a festival next month and get married. It's gonna be dope. I'm very excited. The starting price for this was $325. After the discount, we're down to $260. It's not cooperating with me. I just think it's cool. I all the little animal pieces, I had a bunch of them grabbed, but I think I'm going to save them for Monday.
I know we have some owl rings upstairs.
Interesting.
And
really?
Yeah, like we haven't put them on a live show yet, I think. And it's like, I really want to get one for my grandmother. I just don't know her ring size.
Thank you so much, Justinas. I'll be gone for a few weeks next month for it. But I'll put pictures up on Facebook. And we actually, Unji just took our engagement photos a week or two ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they came out awesome. We went to the Bosque and we had smoke bombs and stuff. It was really cool. So I'll post those too. I have 2 accounts, so I haven't put them on my work account, but I'll move them over so everybody can see them. All right. I'm going to move on from this little owl. All right. Did you know that I broke the number 9?
Oh, no.
Yep.
How did you do that?
I just went to grab it off of the table, and then it just fell, hit the ground, and just shattered.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, but we have these little earring holders, so it's doing the job.
I guess.
Thank you guys, I appreciate it. This one is cool. It looks kind of, anytime I see very geometric shapes in the stones, it always reminds me of Atlantis, the Disney movie. I don't know, does that mean anything to you? Do you see that? Yeah. I just see ancient technology. I think it looks really cool. I can't even tell you how much work must have gone into cutting all these stones and sizing them to fit this perfectly and getting this cool, not really a pattern, but a theme that goes through the whole thing that everything follows. That is just so cool. Instead of having one big stone, I really like the kind of Tetris Lego effect into making a stone out of a bunch of little ones.
Honestly, I really want to make some Tetris jewelry.
Do it. For real. Everybody, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And then, so we have... Fighting with this camera again. Would you say this is rope wire? It looks like a little chain almost.
Yeah, that one would be...
That's so cool. We have twist wire around the cab up here. I say with quotes.
Oh, that's what I should do now.
Yeah, dude, do it. Do a whole retro game themed, a Space Invader inlay piece would be so cool.
I could do that. But no, I was thinking, I can get stones and cut them by color to match the Tetris shapes.
Oh, I'm so into this idea. So there's a lot of stamping inside. Yeah, dude, I'm I support you 100%. Does it look like there's a plate back here that's stamped? Everything's stamped on? Is that how you would call that? Sorry. It's just cool. This is such a cool piece. It's a size... It's small for me, so I think it's a size 6? Did I write down?
You wrote down 6 1/4.
Yeah, I can't fit that on. The gap's only, I think, about 1.25 inches, and I think it's 5 inches around right here. I measured everything earlier. I tried to be as helpful because I knew Jake hadn't been down here for a while. So the price was $1,200. After the discount, we're taking off $240, so it'll come down to $960. So if you layaway did this, it would be $240 a month. I don't know. Math has never been my strong suit, guys. It's like always been the worst subject. I was an English kid. I don't think I have any artists. Oh wait, let me see. How would you print Bevis? Bevis? Oh, I am bad at pronunciations. How would you say that last name? Sadias?
I don't even know.
Correct, Brenda. We can't adjust this because with all those stones, like I don't even want to even like pretend to. I'm afraid that these would pop out. Yeah, they're. And then I worry that they're all like so compacted in that one pops out, and then the 2 or 3 that were leaning against that. Yeah. Zoom in the name. Yes, I will do that for you. I don't want to mispronounce anybody. I'm always very self-conscious about saying people's names wrong. So I don't really. How big is your wrist?
Mine, I need like a 7 or a 7 1/4 to fit.
It's not fit Diego. I don't even want to try to put it on. I'm nervous about damaging it and popping out those stones. Do you know how to say the name, Devin?
I wish I could tell you, but it looks like to be a Navajo, so it looks to be a Tats. It's a little blurry there, but a
You can always come around and look at the actual bracelet.
Yeah.
I think it's Tsatsi.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Tatitsi? I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. I'm still learning here.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's pronounced like Sar maybe, where it's you don't say. I don't know.
Actually, in the tradition, in the Navajo way, that is actually, in a way that the way you pronounce that is actually you say the T and an S at the same time. So tss.
Yeah.
So tss. So you hear like a T and that's so tss. Like Sotsi or.
Yeah. Okay,
so,
that makes sense. I like it when we learn stuff on the show. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so when you see a name like that, then remember that's just a tss.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, dude.
Yeah.
Thanks, Devin.
Welcome.
All right. Moving on to number 10. Yeah, languages are tricky. Yeah. Devin's already gone, and I think Devin and I have about the same size wrist, so I don't think it'll fit him.
It's not like we can even ask Olivia if she was here because her wrists are so small.
All right, so this is dope. Like, I really like it's channel inlay, which is crazy because that means that there's all these little silver bars between all of these stones that separate them. Come on. Ooh, sorry guys, I know that's awful to look at when it's all blurry. Look at this. Like, look at these tiny, tiny, thin green stones. Like, the amount of, like, effort. I've, like, cut a couple stones when I first started, like, learning. And it's hard, because they just, like, fall apart when they get that small. So, like...
Yeah.
Help me name all these stones. So, obviously, we have turquoise.
Yeah, turquoise. Looks like we got red and orange spiny oyster in there.
Did you say this is gaspiite right here?
Yeah, I think that's gaspiite.
Lapis or like amethyst? Not lapis,
no,
that's pretty purple.
Neither of those. I think it could be either sujolite or chaurite. It depends on if it's like a block chaurite or not, but it's probably sujolite, I think.
There's even some black stone in there, so that could be jet or onyx. This thing is awesome. And that's just like the stones in there. And then you go around and you have this rope wire, twist wire, however we define it, going all the way from one end to the other. The stones in the middle are almost kind of like shadow boxed by. It's just like a cool, very like geometric I like me some straight lines. I think it's pretty cool. So I think this one's awesome. I don't. Oh wait.
Yeah, it's Sujolite.
Sujolite?
Charoite will have more of a white in there.
That's what I thought. Is there was more? Yeah, it's a lighter color. Is that a little person cowboy? Is that Vanita Cowboy did this? Is that her thing? Do you know?
I don't know.
It's a little person.
It's a J, isn't it?
Oh, is it a J? I thought it was like a little stick figure. If anybody knows, I don't have the crazy encyclopedia brain that Shep does, so I can't just like look at this stuff and instantly know everything about it.
Let's see, what size bracelet was that?
It's a smaller one. The gap's pretty small. I can't even like get it, like my wrist through it. Marnia says it's J, and she has one of her inlay bracelets. Okay, so J Cowboy is the artist. We think. Cool. Let me measure this one for you. I'm not sure if I wrote the size down.
I just found it. 6 1/4.
So 6 1/4 for this. So it's too small for any of us down here. But man, and I would advise against trying to size this at all. This is also very thick. Like I don't even.
Cowboy.
What's that?
Juanita Cowboy.
Juanita Cowboy. Okay. Yeah, this is rad. So the original price was $750. We're taking $150 off, so it's $600 after the discount. I have a thing for like ancient geometry, like I just think it's so cool. So this kind of stuff just makes me think of like old civilizations and stuff. It's just my like living in movies brain. What's your favorite movie ever?
No, boy.
If you had to just like top of your head.
Oh, I can't even. I don't watch movies.
Back to the Future. That's the best movie ever made. I'm always curious to know what somebody's favorite movie is. I feel like that like says a lot about somebody. I'm a movie person, so I think about it a lot.
I'm just like, man, I can't even tell you what movies I've seen in the past couple of weeks.
We're moving through Lord of the Rings right now, so we're gonna try to watch Return of the King before we go out of town next weekend.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's the extended. We don't mess around. We only watch
no.
the extended ones. So I think Return of the King is like 3 hours and 40 minutes or so. It might even be over 4 hours, which sounds great. Uncle Buck is a great movie. I haven't seen that in a very long time. Tombstone's great also. I'm a big Kurt Russell fan. Big Trouble in Little China is a close number 2 for me, actually. I hate to be the person who says, like, oh, I was born in the wrong generation, but all my favorite music and movies is all from the 80s. So I think if I was born in, like, 76, that would have been the perfect age to absorb all that media. Alright. So we have a turquoise and earring. It's a squash blossom set. This is kind of a smaller squash blossom. I'd always say it's like a choker almost. What did I write down? It's like 18 inches?
16 inches.
16 inches. So this is small.
Oh boy.
Yeah. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 13.
8 squashes and a nausea.
15. Yeah, this. Let me see if I can get a good close up here. I've heard that Val Kilmer documentary on Netflix, I think. That one that he like filmed is really good. He lives here in New Mexico actually. He lives in Taos. So if you're in Taos, you might be able to see Iceman at the store. James Hong is so good as Lo Pan in Big Trouble. He's also the dad. He's also the duck father of Kung Fu Panda.
They want you to try it on.
I don't think I can, to be honest. I'll do my
Honestly,
best.
it's like an 18 is almost like a choker to myself. So I think a 16 is gonna.
Here, throw me on camera 1.
Yeah.
I, like straight up. Yeah, I can't even get it. So it is tight against my neck. I can't even get it.
Class. Don't do it.
Yeah, I don't want to try it. Steven Tyler, I've listened to.
But you know, hold it up at least.
Yeah, so let me give you a good little view. I'm bad at orienting. Yeah, can you get me? I'm going to a music festival next weekend, and I'm seeing
Why aren't you tilting? There
Miley Cyrus, George Strait, Duran Duran is going to be there. Which is kind of cool. I was supposed to see Stevie Nicks there, but she, canceled because of COVID stuff.
Oh.
Which is a bummer because she's one of my dream artists to see. Ooh. Let's see. I'm trying to get a good... I'm so bad at the direction. I have no... Yeah, I told my mom I'd get her a Duran Duran shirt. Alright. So let me get back over here. So we have pearls going, that's what the chain is. It's just you would call these pearls on here?
Yeah.
Yeah, Miley Cyrus, her new sound that she's been doing for her past couple albums is awesome. She did a whole thing with Joan Jett and Billy Idol at the Super Bowl. It's incredible. I'm very excited to see her. She's my fiance's favorite musician, so we will be there for her whole set. Okay, so the starting price for this was $900 for this set. We're selling it as a set. So you get these little earrings, and these are tiny guys too. Let me see if I can get a close-up. Did you already put the price in there?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, her voice is maybe one of my favorite vocalists ever. So these are little shadow boxes right here. These little guys, look at them, they're tiny. Yeah.
I want to make more like that, but oh my goodness, it was such a pain.
I'm sure. Trying getting that fine detail in there.
I'm just trying to get the wire flat enough.
Yeah. Come on, focus. Miley has a really good cover remix that she did called Edge of Midnight with Stevie Nicks, where they do Edge of 17 with Miley's song Midnight Sky, and they go together so well. That is a perfect mashup. I recommend everybody go listen to that immediately after this show. I listened to it twice today, so I'm very excited for this concert. All right. So what was the discounted price? $720?
$720.
So $720 for this. I saw Heart a few years ago here in Albuquerque. I don't remember. I think they came with Def Leppard. My mom's a big classic rock person, so we're all big concert people in the family, so we all like music. I've seen Heart. I saw Def Leppard, Motley Crue when they came through here 10 years ago. I would love to see Stevie Nicks. I'm jealous if you've seen her before, Jackie. She's on my list forever. I've always been a big Fleetwood Mac fan. All right. Let's see. All the comments were just talking about music. Oh, Tracy lives in Austin. Yeah, we bought the tickets half a year ago, and then we changed our mind about going, but then the company that runs the show wasn't accepting refunds or anything. So we're just gonna go. Prince is one of my I missed out on ever seeing Prince, and I'll never forgive myself for that. That's a big loss for me. That would have been so cool. So this is Devin Edison's Concho, but maybe he'll come down here and talk about it. I know he's watching. I feel like if we mention Devin, he just kind of shows up. He's like Beetlejuice.
Just gotta say his name 3 times.
So this is I measured, what did I write, 46 inches on this Concho belt? Do you want to throw me on camera one?
That's what it says, it's 46.
So everything is hand stamped by Devin. So we have 10 of these little candy shaped conchos, and then 9 of these circular ones.
And if I remember correctly, he actually hand shaped the leather as well as dyed it.
That's really cool. Devin it seems like he tries to do everything when he can.
Oh, he does.
As far as I know, Aerosmith has never come through here. I would like to see Aerosmith, though. They'd be a fun show. I'd like to cross names off the list. So if I can see a big artist, I just make it a point to. All right. It's all sterling silver. Let me try to get some close-ups in there. Yeah, we could just talk about music all the time on this show. We can just turn this into a
Devin or Mickey's Music Hour.
Yeah, just a video podcast where we just discuss concerts we've been to. Oh man, I saw Huey Lewis in the News once a few years ago. That was pretty cool. That's really cool. I like it when artists do stuff like that. When I saw Green Day is my favorite band ever. When I saw them here a few years ago, during one of their songs, they just asked who in the crowd up front can play guitar, and they brought this like teenager on stage to play guitar with them, and probably made that girl's life. They like picked her up and put her on the speaker. She got to shred and have her like rock star moment, and then Billie Joe Armstrong, the lead of the band, gave her the guitar, which is so cool. That stuff is just awesome. All right. Ooh, Devin's here.
Oh, here he is.
And I am back.
So we can talk about jewelry instead of concerts. We can like do our job. You want to jump in here and talk about this?
Oh yeah, that one in particular took me 3 months to be able to work. Hello everybody, Devin here. Just going to be going to be on the show for a little while, and also just want to show off a little something as well.
Oh boy.
Do it. Here, I'll switch sides with you.
All right. So if you guys could recall that I did manage to do a little demo this past Wednesday to show you guys how we do our methods on making the bracelets and everything, on the stamp work and everything. Well, here is one of my finished products.
Cool. Yeah, throw it up.
Yep.
Let's do it.
So this
Are you
one,
selling this?
I could sell it
You can if you want.
I can if anyone is interested in it.
Ooh, I like that. I want that.
So yeah, this
That's really cool.
This one I was making during the live demo show. Managed to shape it out a bit, clean it up a bit, and this is how it came out.
I want that in silver.
Is this a new design we're gonna do?
Actually, it's just something I did.
You're just messing around?
I was just messing around with, yeah, because if you saw in the live show, I just
Just kind of going?
Yeah, Marco just gave me kind of like random stamps that he just brought down, and I just got all the stamps and made this little guy.
I like it. I like that pattern going through. I like the little... Are they symbols of any kind, or is it just kind of a pattern you just came up with?
That's just a pattern I came up with.
I like the littler ones. I like that design. That looks really cool.
Thanks.
If you were to sell it, what would you sell it for?
If I were selling this, then I would be selling it for just roughly $40.
Okay, and there's only one of them?
Yep, this is just a one of a kind.
So we'll do 1A.
Okay. And what size is it?
Now let's see. If it's me, so I think it's about a little big on me, but I think this one is pretty much about 6.5.
6.5.
Let me check on this one just in case.
What's your favorite movie? We were discussing movies a minute ago.
Let's see. I had to go with Sistina's
Tombstone?
Tombstone. That was my favorite movie.
That's fair.
So we're looking at 6 3/4.
6 3/4 for one-of-a-kind Devin Edison copper cuff made on air here.
Yep.
$40.
You saw me the process of making it, and now here's the little finished product with it.
So that's just copper, so we could probably, right, bring that in a little bit?
And sold, and I believe sold for that one.
Oh, Rona just sold, Rona got it. So we're sold. Cool. Do you want to bang the drum since you're here?
Sure. Alright, so congratulations, Rona. Alright, congratulations! Woohoo!
That might be a cool thing to do, is just like make stuff on air. I wonder if we could have a way to have somebody making something during a show. Are you doing anything like that for next weekend?
We shall see. We shall see.
I won't be here, so I don't know anything about it, but that's going to be cool.
We shall see. Maybe me or maybe some of the others up top may do it. Who knows? Maybe I'll just end up bringing Victor down here to be able to do it. Let him do it in camera. Let him watch him be shy. Just.
I think it's cool. I like that kind of stuff. I like live crafting. Okay, that's everything. Let's start over. Do you want to help me out with the lightning round, or you got other stuff to do?
I got other stuff to do. I just came down to talk about that and also to show off that bracelet. So I'm needed upstairs once again.
Cool. Thank you for popping in.
Yep.
This is a little guest star appearance.
Yep. So until then, see you guys later.
See you, Devin.
All right. Let's go back through. We'll do this quick. This is our lightning round. We'll bang through everything.
I think it would have been amazing if he had pulled out the flute out from that cabinet and just started playing on his way out.
I was saying we should get more creative with our intros to the show and have like it empty on like just like blank table, and then one of us just comes out like, oh, hello. I didn't see you there. Let's sell some jewelry. All right, number 1. So we're back to this coral Row bracelet, size 7.5. Going for, what did we decide? 500. 520.
520.
And if anyone wants me to like set, pull something specifically or have any questions about anything, now's the time.
Because we can always do that for. Oh, I thought we were talking about for a Monday show. Never mind.
Let's see. Thanks, Fred. Porter is such a cool last name. I kind of want to name my kid Porter. Porter Robinson is another musical artist that I really like. We're actually seeing him in November. I'm a concert person. I don't know if y'all have gathered that yet. Right. Moving on. Number 2. How long is the pendant? Number 3. The pendant itself. Let's see. I think it's probably like 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches. So from bottom to the tip of the bail is about 2.5 inches. And that was number 3. So number 2, this white buffalo, pretty big cuff. See it from across the room kind of cuff. Make everybody else jealous of you kind of cuff. What would Layaway be on number 1? Would be $130 a month. Would be Layaway on number 1, Pam. And this one was, let's see.
It was $880.
$880? What is Diane saying? Just out of curiosity. So we do the sold to Pam. I'm assuming you want to do Layaway, so I'll mark that for you, Pam. So when we do Layaway, it's once, Janice Joplin's pretty good. It's 4 months. So once a month for 4 months, we send you an invoice for 25%. If you want to pay it off earlier, you're more than welcome to. You just have to reach out to us. But I manually write up these invoices and send them out for you. And I'm pretty easy to get a hold of. So if you need to change anything or adjust anything, or you need to let me know that you're like going to be a couple weeks late on the payment or anything, it's best to just reach directly out to me and then I can help you out with everything. All right. So number 3 sold to Anna.
Sold to Anna?
Yep, Anna Heffron. So number 3 just sold. You want to throw me on camera 1?
Yes.
All right. Sweet, and I think that's everybody. Yep, cool. Thanks, guys. Sweet. All right, let me get this big thing out of the way. I like to clear the board as we sell things. It helps my brain know what we've done. Cool. Number 4. You're gonna throw me on camera 1 again, or camera 2 again. So we got our long lapis ring. Again, the ring, it's the, what would you call this? Pendant on the ring? The face of the ring? It's 3 inches long, size 6, going for $320. This is old, this is vintage for sure. So I'll try to give layaway prices for everything. So this would be $80 a month. So $80 today, $80 a month from now, another $80 2 months from now, and then $86 to include shipping for the last one. Okay, moving on. Number 5, we have our coral egg. What's that?
I accidentally typed in the wrong information for number 4.
Oh, it happens. Sometimes when I'm trying to do so much in there, I'll just like see the gibberish that I've actually like written. Now that you called it an egg, that's all I see, and I think it's so cool. It's like a dinosaur egg.
You mean a Yoshi egg?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, can I type today? Oh my goodness. Okay. Where was I? 320.
320. So for this coral ring, size, it's a size 8. It is an adjustable ring. So we can go, where is that coral from? I wouldn't even know. The ocean. I wouldn't even know how to even answer that. That's so hard to...
That's something you can't really answer.
I wouldn't even know if you'd be able to track it unless you were the ones who harvested it, really. It's not like Turquoise where we can like look at it and see like different variations and different little, things inside of it that would be able to identify where it comes from. That'd be cool though. I wonder if there is a way to... What's the word? Determine, I guess, where coral comes from. So it's a size 8. It's adjustable. It's got some stamping on the back. The artist is Marlene Henry. The original price was $800. After the discount, we're down to $640. When I lived in Oregon, I lived like an hour away from the coast, and so we would all just like go see water all the time. It's so cool. I miss it. Everybody's talking about the ocean. There's the stamp right there for MH. I really like it when people do stamping on the back instead of just leaving a big blank space right here. I think that's really cool.
I wish I could trust myself to do that.
Do you think you'd mess it up if you, or like, what do you think would happen? I guess, because like you have this
I feel
big
like I would
piece.
get it all nice and prepped, and then I would screw something up.
Yeah, this one's cool. I like seeing it in the gallery. It's one of those ones where it's just like, I move it around just so I have an excuse to like pick it up and play with it. All right. We sold number 6. Let's move on to number 7. This is our chonker ring. This thing is big. So this one's about 2 1/4 inches long. About 3 inches, a little, like 2 3/4, bottom to top. 9 stones. We decided this is white buffalo. There's the bead shot in there is really cool. It's got like an oxidized front to give it that patina. Pretty thick band back here. 3 shank. There's no artist mark on here, which is a bummer. The starting price was $800. Again, we're doing $640 for this guy. If I'm going too fast, let me know, y'all. We kind of...
Wow.
Size 640. It's a big ring. It's like an elephant's ring. Let's get into making elephant jewelry. It's a niche that I don't feel like anybody's really in yet.
Okay, so elephant jewelry or elephant jewelry?
Jewelry for elephants.
Okay.
Accessorize your elephant. I don't know, maybe not, because that means we're selling to people who own elephants, and I don't know if I can get behind that. Those aren't people I want to be associated with.
Yeah.
How do you even come into owning an elephant? Probably not super safely. All right, number 8, we're back to our little owl pin. Inlay, we have shell, turquoise, mother of pearl, jet, and then coral. It's cool. This top part actually like doesn't have a stone across the whole way. It's got like some empty space. It's really cool.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. I don't know if you can see it in the camera. That's really cool. No artist mark on here. This is old. This is very vintage. Oh wait, there's like a... Do you see that under my finger? Looks like VB. It's like scratched in there.
Yeah. Or V3.
Yeah, I'm curious. Yeah, Diane, I think elephant jewelry is a dead market. I don't think we're gonna get anywhere with that. That's not the startup we need to focus on.
Let's make some dog jewelry.
I'm in.
How much was that? $260.
$260. Sorry, we didn't even mention it. We haven't mentioned the Inner Circle at all. We have a private Facebook group, you guys, called the Inner Circle, and within there all of us that work here are in there. So if you have any questions for us, or you're interested in any of our, we put like behind the scenes stuff in there, and Our guest artists are in there sometimes, so you can talk to them. But it's a good way to get a hold of all of us. And actually, after the shows, we usually take pictures of everything and post them in there. And if we're doing any events or anything, or if there's news about shows being canceled or moved around or anything, it's the best. It's like our newsletter, so you can go in there and see everything. It's a cool little spot. So make sure to join that. That's how you stay on top of all of our goings on here at T.Skies. So yeah, let's see. Beautiful bracelet. Yes, Virginia. Like I know I've said it before, but the amount of work that must have gone into like some of these stones are like small, and like getting them to fit all perfectly and symmetrically, like I'm not a very patient person, so I couldn't do this. It's got that cool rope wire along the sides. It almost looks like a chain. That's pretty cool. Got this around the main stone face right here. It's actually got some stamping on the inside too. See if I can get it to... Those look like SpongeBob sky flowers a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
You know SpongeBob's been around for 22 years. 1999.
Oh, wow.
Oh, cool. Brenda said, about the owl pin found online, signed by V.B. Lasansi? V.B. is Lasansi the last name? So that's from the 70s. That's cool.
Oh, wow.
Let's see. I'm trying to focus this. I'm easily distracted.
Same here. We should really get someone who can focus to help us.
Yeah. All right. So the original price on this was $1,200. And we are going down, not to 600.
Nope, sorry. Wrong number.
Whoa.
Catching that?
To 960 on this one. So if you were to do layaway on this, it would be $240 a month until it's paid off. The layaways are a very trustworthy system. I'm the one who does them. I'd say like 40% of my like work area is layaway specific, so I do them every single day. I'm gonna break another number. I didn't. That was so good. All right, let's move on to our multi-stone inlay, channel inlay, geometric shaped. I like these like long diamond shapes. I think that's very cool. So we have turquoise, we have orange spiny, we have red spiny, we have jaspyite, we have jet, we have sugilite, we decided?
Yeah, I think it's sugilite.
And then, I don't know if you can really see it, but all those little lines between the stones are actually little pieces of sterling silver that are inserted to keep them from touching. And so that's like a whole nother thing. You're fitting the stones, and then you have to cut these tiny little pieces of metal to also fit in there. I just don't even understand how people do it, to be honest.
Well, I mean, that part isn't too bad. Because
Really?
you get the silver that's already that thin. You just
Okay, that's
use like
fair.
a shear to
To cut
slice
it.
them down, and then you kind of just insert them. It's, I think, the soldering them down part. If not, they might be gluing it together when they do the inlay.
So it's the stones actually stick out quite a bit. It's got a cool like 3-dimensional effect, but then it's also a shadow box. And then there's stamping on the inside of that. Like everywhere I look, I like see like another difficult thing done to this, and it's just like, God, good for you. You have stamping in there, you have some saw cutting there, you have the rope wire there. Solid, you got stamping in the back. Juanita Cowboy was the artist on this one. So size 6 1/4. So it's too small for me to put on, so I don't want to mess it. I don't think we actually have anybody here who would fit that. Do you think we do? If anybody's watching upstairs and
Maybe
has the
Victor, but
Victor, if you want to pop down here and try this on, if this will fit you, just so we can model it for everybody. All right, so the original price was $750. We're going down to $600 on this, taking $150 off of it. is tortoise shell before it was banned from use. Interesting. I like it when our viewers know stuff. It's very helpful for me. That's cool. So that's tortoise shell? That's interesting. It's a little bit of a bummer because I'm vegetarian and everything, but still cool looking. Alright. Number 11, we have our squash and earring set. I don't believe I have an artist on this. Phil Garcia actually is the artist on this. So 16 inches, so it's pretty small. It's pretty choker sized. You got this cool Navajo with the rope wire in there. 5 little shadow boxes here with the stones in there, and then all these squashes are actually little shadow boxes too. Same with the earrings. Come on. These earrings are petite. They're like, I don't even think like a 1/4 inch across. Let me see. Ooh. Oh man, sorry guys, I know that's awful. Cool, let me measure this for you. Oh, I had it and then I moved my hand. There we go. Yeah, these guys are like, ooh, like it's just slightly over a 1/4 inch wide. These are tiny. But it's like a very petite set. Like the squash is very petite. It's like, I don't know, for like graduation or something would be cool. Alright. And then our last piece, last but not least, we have Devin's Concho belt. I'll hold it up here for everybody. 46 inches. There's already holes punched in it. I don't know if those are... Yeah, those are coming through. You said Devin cut and dyed the leather himself too?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Do we sell the earrings separately? Not for that set. We're selling them. We were selling them together as a set. These conchos you can kind of adjust them. I don't want to move them too much. But you can kind of move them around. This thing is cool. 46 inches long. I wear like a 34-ish. So I've got some slack there. It's a cool belt. That's rad. So Devin Edison, one of our in-house artists, made this. The original price was $13.50, taking it down to $10.80 today. I don't know if we even said the price when we showed it before. I think we just talked about it.
I know I did put it in, but yeah, I don't know if we actually said the price.
I didn't show the buckle, but the buckle's actually got quite a bit of stamping on there. So that would be what, $290? I think.
Oh, were you
If you
sell
did,
price on his belt?
yeah, taking it down to $10.80. So I think, yeah. Or wait, I'm trying to figure out what the layaway would be. So it'd be $270 a month to pay this off. No, that can't be right. Sorry guys, I'm trying to figure this out.
That's $10.80.
Yeah. $270. That's what my phone says. So $270 a month, right?
Yeah, that sounds right. Because $250 a month would be $1,000.
Yep.
So
And then
that
2020,
extra
2020. Yep. So $270 a month to get this, and you could potentially pay it off a couple weeks early and get it in time for Christmas, or any other holiday if you're shopping for people. I know that I'm getting a lot of people jewelry since I started working here. That's what everybody's getting for Christmas. Is the belt heavy? It's got a little bit of weight to it because it's a lot of silver, but I think when it's sitting on your hips, you probably won't even notice it, to be honest. But even just like to hang that or something, that would be such a cool like art piece on the wall even.
It's your new table runner.
Yeah. Use it for photo shoots and stuff. Alright. Cool. What is the length? Diane, the length was 46 inches from like the end of the leather. I'll go back to the first one. From the end of the leather right here, I measured all the way to the very tip. It's about 46 inches. And the holes go from here to here, of course, if you needed to.
Let's measure from the first, that first hole to the buckle. That way you can fit on this side's waist.
Let's see. So the absolute smallest hole on there would be about 39 inches. And the biggest one we have on here is about 44 inches. So 39 to 44, I guess, is a better way to size it out. That makes sense. Cool. That's everything. Is there anything, anybody have questions about anything? Do we need to go over anything about next weekend? I don't know anything about it because I won't be here.
Oh, the fall fiesta.
Marco's not here to give the pitch. I don't know.
I mean, all I can really say is that we got our event next weekend.
Yep, we're gonna have something going on in our parking lot on Saturday only, right? Not Sunday.
Yeah, Saturday only. It'll be like a little parking lot sale type thing.
So we'll have booths. There's a food truck involved.
Yep.
Do you know what kind of food truck?
A food truck. I do not know what kind.
Angie scheduled it though, and she knows things.
From what I read, that food truck what they do with all the leftover food is they actually donate it.
Cool. Right there, you sold me. I like it.
Yeah.
I like what I hear.
And we got a drum group coming in.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's rad.
Chef's gonna do a Turquoise talk. Olivia and Marco and Devin, they're all doing demos.
Cool. And we're live streaming some of that stuff?
Some of it will be live streamed, yeah.
Cool. So next Saturday morning, 12 o'clock is when that starts?
Yes.
So I can't...
We'll have some artists like Eddie Secretaro and...
oh, that's rad. I didn't know about any of this stuff.
I think Jeanette Nelson's gonna be there.
I knew she was coming.
Yeah. Quite a few artists will be there.
So, Christina, I can't... It's a little too small for me, so I can't close it, but...
You can just hold it up.
Yeah. Catherine's coming. She's local. She'll see us there on Saturday. Do you want to throw me on camera 3 so we can just kind of show what this looks like when it's hanging? Oh, no.
Yeah.
For some reason, only one of our cameras has a sleep function, and it turns off if we don't touch it for 5 minutes.
Nope, that's her arm.
So this is how it sits on me. Can I measure the length of the squash blossom? I'll do it on camera. I measured it earlier, but it's small. I think it's 8 inches from end to end. You want to throw me on camera 2? Let's see. So measured from the base. Yeah, we're looking at 8.5 inches, maybe at the longest. So about 16. Oh, I'm covering it with my hand. I'm so bad at this. There we go. So it's about 16.5, 17 inches, I'd say at the most, and that's I don't even know if you'll be able to get it closed. Yeah, it's a choker for sure.
I found the artist list for our fall fiesta.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Throw them on there. Who do we got?
So we got
What's the lineup look like?
Rick Monty and Jeanette Nelson.
Cool.
Reggie Mitchell might come.
Cool.
I know we're talking to them. Nick Nez.
Cool.
Eddie Secretaro.
Y'all, it's like the Avengers.
Yeah. Marco's sister will be doing paintings.
That's really cool.
Olivia's mom will be selling her soaps.
It's gonna be the whole gang is gonna be here.
And then we were supposed to have the C&M booth. It might not be.
Okay.
And then we'll have our own T.Skies booth.
It's gonna be a good time. All right, I'll post pictures of everything to the inner circle here in a minute. We'll send these invoices out in the next 10 minutes. We'll get you guys sorted, and I think that's it. Do we have anything else to plug or mention? Shep's out of town for a bit. I think Anji will be back next week. I'm leaving out of town next Thursday for a few days. It's like changing of the guard here. It's like just people coming in and out.
Shep's at home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Angie will be back on Tuesday, I believe.
Yep. She's seeing the ocean, which is cool.
We don't have our artist show for tomorrow. We might do something with our T.Skies artists.
I'm gonna host a show. Whatever happens. I might pull you guys down here. I might just show stuff from. You won't be here. I'll pull whoever's here down here. I'll make it happen.
You'll make something happen.
Mm-hmm. I crave the attention, so we'll have a show. All right, guys. Thank you so much. We will see you tomorrow at 3:30. And have a great night. Thank you so much, guys.